Welcome back to another fucking video. Yeah, I'm saying in a real way. Uh, yeah. Today we're gonna talk about why you should dump women more often. Why you should dump women more often, James. Right? I've actually realized, right? And this is the raw truth, really. The more women I dump, right, especially those ain't worth my time, the better women I get. This is just through my life experiences, bro. This is through my life experience, and this is just the raw truth, James. This is just the raw truth. And I want you to understand that I don't hold any grudges. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking bitter person, right? I don't hold any resentment to anyone, right? I'm a guy, I like my space. I like I'm saying? I like, having a free mind, right? And if you're gonna understand this, right, this will actually help you, think clearly, right? Think more clearly, and actually have a stronger mindset, right? This helped me so much. So if you're gonna stick out, actually have the attention span to listen up to what I'm actually trying to, get to you, right? If you actually have the attention span, bro, you're gonna actually have a better dating success, right? And you're gonna actually have, more. You can actually think clearly, right? You can actually think clearly, and you're gonna have a stronger mindset at the end of the day, bro, because you actually value yourself, right? And yeah, why should you dump women more often, right? This is the question, right? You gotta understand that in order for you to be more healthy, right, you're gonna have to get rid of a lot of baggage. It's just how it is, right? If you want to get more healthy, you gotta get rid of a lot of baggage. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing, right? You gotta think like a king, right? You gotta think like a king, and the first quality of a king, I think I wrote it down like one, two, three, four, right? Not everyone can get access to the king, right? If you think like a king, not everyone can get access to the king, right? This automatically, put your value higher, bro, right? If you go for any chick, right, you're gonna end up having no chicks, right? Because you just fall for anyone and everyone, right? It's just like when you're everybody's friend, right? No one is actually gonna be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what I'm saying? If you're just out there being everybody's friend, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be your true friend, right? Not everybody can get access, right? Especially when it comes to this woman, bro. Not every woman can get access. You know what I'm saying? You gotta actually think of yourself as a fucking king, right? As a king, my G, right? Number two, if you adopt the, the thinking, like the mindset of a king, right? You're gonna automatically know that you won't tolerate any disrespect. You know what I'm saying? You will not be disrespected, right? And forms of this disrespect is, let's say you're in a committed, relationship with a woman, right? And she keeps on posting, scandalous photos, right, on social media, really just advertising herself, right? You know what I'm saying? Or fishing for attention, really fishing for attention, bro. And another form of disrespect is drama, right? Her girlfriend drama, bringing her full girlfriend drama into your life, right? This is another form of disrespect, guys, right? You gotta understand this, right? If you won't tolerate disrespect, right, this is gonna actually bring women into your life who love and respect you. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tolerate no bullshit, right? You actually, you know what I'm saying? You're actually coming from a point of abundance, a point of strength, right? This automatically brings your value up in the dating life, right? In the dating, you know what I'm saying? In the dating market, right? Number two, you know what I'm saying? Exclusivity is earned, right? 99% of Janes actually think, you know what I'm saying, being exclusive with a woman is a right. No. If you think like a king, you understand that being exclusive with a woman, right? This is a privilege, not a right. You know what I'm saying? This is a privilege, not a right, James. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta understand that. If she's ready to commit and you aren't, right? This already puts your value higher. This already makes you, you know what I'm saying, the number one option, and you want to be the number one option. You don't want to be option number two, three, four. You want to be option number one when it comes to this woman, right? Because you want her to love and respect you and actually add value to your life. So you want to be number one. You know what I'm saying? At the very, very top. You don't want to be number 2. You know what I'm saying? Especially no one wants to be friend zone, right? And yeah, bro. This is how you actually gain the leverage. This is how you get you know what I'm saying? Gain the leverage. Because what matters, right, when it comes to these women, right, is your perceived value, right? Her perceived value of you. So if she perceives you as someone, you know what I'm saying, whose time, whose time is very valuable, right? Someone who's valuable in her life, right? The guy says, that's my man, right? Since she loves and respects, right? It's gonna add value into your life, right? That's what woman responds to, right? It's not necessarily the money, you know what I'm saying? It's really just her perceived value of you. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, really. And your constant mindset, right? This, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna have to be your constant mindset. And I have two questions that are written down here. You know what I'm saying? And this gotta be your constant mindset 24/7, right? You gotta actually ask yourself, bro, is this person worth my time? Is this woman really worth my time, right? And you gotta really remove the beauty, right? Her beauty, not categorize this chick, right? Because there is no such thing as she's the perfect one, bro. You gotta actually remove the beauty and remove your emotions to actually think clear and think rational. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this, right? You gotta actually ask yourself, right? What is she bringing to the table? You know what I'm saying? Rather than just a pretty face, right? And intimacy, right? Being intimate with her. You know what I'm saying? You gotta actually ask yourself this, bro. And if she don't, if she doesn't bring anything more than just a pretty face and intimacy, right? Intimacy meaning like kissing, H3X. You know what I'm saying? This is the very first time you should remove yourself out of this relationship. Very, very fast. Very, very fast. I'm telling you, bro. And number 2, what baggage is she bringing in? What baggage is it? This could be baggage of trust issues. This could be baggage of past relationships. You know what I'm saying? This could be baggage of, you know what I'm saying, her getting drunk with the girls over the weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying? They could get her mad or you mad, and she's just bringing negativity in your life, right? And you gotta really understand as a gent is that most people are not gonna be worth your time. And the sooner you actually start to accept this, the happier you will be. The happier you will be, bro. For real. Not all people are actually worth your time, bro. Right? And this is the most important part, right? Because if you're watching this video up until this end, you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand that you can have intimacy with a woman, right, without commitment. Yeah. You can actually be intimate with a chick and not be committed, right? A lot of gents, 99% of gents actually think that, you know what I'm saying, being intimate with a woman, it means it equals commitment. And this cannot be further from the truth, right? And that's why you gotta adopt this type of mindset, right? And actually ask yourself and think rationally, is she actually bringing more value into your life? Is she just bringing drama and stress, right? The lies that we have been told, you know what I'm saying, growing up as gents is that commitment equals intimacy and intimacy equals commitment, and this cannot be further from the truth, right? If you actually are out here living, bro, you know what I'm saying, you're actually dating, you know what I'm saying, you're actually dating women, you know what I'm saying, you're actually out here getting chicks, right? You're actually gonna realize that, bro, most of these chicks, bro, ain't worth your time. They ain't worth your time, bro, because they got a lot of drama, right? You gotta understand that a lot of girls, right? All these girls, all of them, I don't care if she's a 1, 2, or fucking 10, bro. They all got options, bro. They all got options. Every day there's someone who wants her, bro. Someone who wants to sleep with her. Someone who's willing to be in a friend zone for her and all of that, bro. And you don't want to be the guy, you know what I'm saying, as a second option. You want to be the guy who's her first option, right? Her first option. So yeah, guys, if you are intimate with a woman, it doesn't mean that you have to, you know what I'm saying, be committed to this chick. And I cannot emphasize on this more. I can really not emphasize on this more because a lot of guys just think if you're intimate to this chick, you know what I'm saying, this equals commitment, right? And the quicker you are to try and be in a committed relationship with a chick, the lower this is gonna, you know what I'm saying, the faster this is gonna just lower your value, right? And you know what I'm saying, if you have a lower value, like I said in my previous videos, right? If she doesn't see you as a man of high value, right, she's gonna automatically disrespect you, bro. And you don't want to tolerate any disrespect. You want to think like a king, right? And you gotta have this mindset. And the conclusion you're gonna have at the end of the day is that who else, right, can fit me better based on the value that you bring to the table? Who else can, fit you better, your dating life better, um, based on your value? You know what I'm saying? Based on, your physique. Like if you take your body, right? If you're someone who goes to the gym, you know what I'm saying? The value you bring to the table, right? Your health, right? Your finances, right? Your ability to create actually a good living. You know what I'm saying? You perceive status, your status, right? You being your, in order for you to, or even better, right? In order for you actually create a living for other people. You know what I'm saying? If you just look at your perceived value and you ask yourself actually this question is, who can actually fit, me better? Notice the mindset change. Notice the mindset change, bro. Like if you can adopt this mindset, I promise you, like I can really, bro, I can bet on it. You know what I'm saying? I can bet on my life on this, right? In the long run, you are gonna win, my bro. My G, you are gonna win. If you can just adopt this mindset in the long run, you are gonna win, my brother. Right? And this is why you gotta dump women more often, bro. Because if you're gonna date anybody, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna get a beautiful hand. You're just gonna date anybody. If you date anybody, nobody's gonna stay in your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what I'm saying, love and respect, you just go and date any chick, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you date anybody, right, you're gonna just attract her, you know what I'm saying, her friend drama. You know what I'm saying? Her friendship drama, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to deal with that. If you're a man of value, this is not such shit you want to deal with, right? Let her deal with that shit all by herself, right? And you know what I'm saying? She's gonna just bring, a friendship drama, a lot of red flags, you know what I'm saying? And she's gonna have this entitled mindset towards you, right? Any chick who acts entitled to your time, right? Your resources, you don't want this, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And especially if she has a bad attitude, just a bad attitude overall, right? And the longer you stay committed, right, with these type of chicks, you know what I'm saying, who act entitled to your time and your resources, you know what I'm saying, just having a bad attitude towards you, you know what I'm saying, the less respect is going to have for you, right? And this just lowers your value as a man, as a G, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And this really just means that you are won over too easily. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, you were just weren't cool enough. You just weren't man enough. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't see you as her number one option. You know what I'm saying? If you have this in your relationship and you don't want this, bro, because most goals, bro, you just gotta understand that most goals don't deserve commitment. Not most girls don't deserve commitment because all they're gonna bring to your life is just complicity. You know what I'm saying? Just making everything complex, a lot of stress, right, and drama. And you as a man, you don't want to be dealing with fucking drama, especially with a woman. You don't want to deal with this, right? You want her, if she comes, it comes correct, for real, for real, for real, for real. And the more you stay clear from these type of chicks who don't deserve your attention, the more time you're gonna actually have, you know what I'm saying, to deal with your stress, right? Have time, to build your finances. You know what I'm saying? Build your body. You know what I'm saying? Actually chase excellence in your life. Chase excellence, chase greatness in your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? In a real way, right? And this, you know what I'm saying? When you have more time, right? You can actually chase your dreams and your goals, bro. And this is just gonna, you know what I'm saying, raise your value as a guy. You know what I'm saying? In the dating market. And this is why you should, you know what I'm saying, you should dump women. This is why you should dump, you know what I'm saying, more often, right? And this is just the raw truth. This is just the raw truth, bro. If you want women to actually love and respect you, you know what I'm saying, there's just certain things you just gotta understand about women, right? And if you want to understand women better, go on Instagram, DM me on Instagram. I actually have a full, you know what I'm saying, program, right? Which I've tested out and it works, my G. It works. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually thinking of like in the future, maybe I shouldn't say it, but in the future, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking of, you know what I'm saying, exposing a little bit things, right? Maybe screenshots, you know what I'm saying, maybe videos, just this type of shit, right? But like, yeah, guys, if you want, you know, to have a step-by-step program and actually, you know what I'm saying, raise your value as a guy a lot faster, actually have a step-by-step program that you can use instantly to raise your value, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you go in public pages and all that, bro, you know what I'm saying, to actually, you know what I'm saying, grab attention of fans, right, attract a woman to you, you know what I'm saying, actually create a safe space where a woman can actually approach you, you know what I'm saying, in a real way, a step-by-step program, that's gonna help you with your dating life. You know what I'm saying? And this works. This has been working for me, has been working for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think a lot of you James, right, would actually understand the type of woman, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker here can actually pull, bro. Because I've pulled women that even me, it surprised me. It surprised me, bro. Right? This program. And I've typed it out. So I can actually work. If you want to work one-on-one with me, you know what I'm saying? To attract women, DM me on Instagram. And we can actually talk about this. And yeah, bro, this is pretty much why you should dump a woman. So I'll see you, gents, on the next video.